Vladimir Guerrero Jr., even though he's coming off of what many baseball players would consider a good season, is still getting overlooked and called out by the media. In fact, it was even just revealed a month ago that the Toronto Blue Jays may be at a tipping point with Guerrero, and his future with the Blue Jays might not be as clear as it once was. With only 2 years left on his current contract and the pressure to perform just getting heavier and heavier, Guerrero has to have a good year in 2024 if he wants the big paycheck and to solidify his future with the Toronto Blue Jays. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. In this one, we are going to be talking about Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and how some recent updates have me feeling pretty good about a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. revenge tour in 2024. Before we do, please make sure to hit the like button and smash the subscribe button if you enjoy Blue Jays and baseball content so you don't miss any future videos. Alright folks, let's get into it. So Guerrero, as you all know by this point, had a okay season last year. The guy hit for a 264 batting average, ended up with an OPS of 788, and still finished this so-called down year with 94 RBIs. And let's face it folks, 94 RBIs is nothing to scoff at, right? There are multiple MLB players who will go their entire careers and never hit that mark. So in that regard, well done Guerrero. On the other hand though, the production for him, it was down. He had less runs scored than the year prior, less home runs, less RBIs, less stolen bases, less hits, pretty much less everything. Not necessarily the type of trend that you want to see for your so-called franchise player. And this downward trend has basically been the case since 2021, and as time goes on, it's just been getting worse. So now, of course, Blue Jays fans, myself included, are looking at Guerrero and thinking, is this our franchise guy, or is this just a slightly above average MLB player with a kick-ass last name? And in the modern MLB, you need to have a franchise superstar guy. The Phillies, the Diamondbacks, the Astros, and of course, the Rangers, the final four teams of the MLB season this past year, they all have guys who you could consider to be a franchise superstar player, and they were performing like it all season long. Guerrero was heralded as being that dude, and those shoes are only ones that he can fill. So it's lucky for Toronto Blue Jays fans that I'm starting to believe Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has a very good chance of hitting that potential once again in 2024. Vlad has been extremely active on Instagram recently, posting consistently about his new workout routine with Nicole Gabriel Training. Nicole Gabriel Training is run by this lady right here, and she knows what she's doing. She's worked with a bunch of MLB players in the past, like Yordan Alvarez and Randy Arozarena and Adolis Garcia, and just tons more. MLB players who are doing exactly what we want Guerrero to do. And listen, folks, I know what you're thinking, right? Nick, are you really about to get hype over a few Instagram posts of this guy working out? And yes, I am. Whoa, time for your daily Betway Breather. A quick reminder that the best place to bet is on Betway. Must be 19 years of age or older to play. In collaboration with iGaming Ontario, please bet responsibly. Now, back to the content. Look, the last time that we saw Vladimir Guerrero Jr. posting consistently about him hitting the gym and getting into shape and conditioning himself, that was in the offseason before his 2021 breakout season. That offseason, he popped the hell off, and the results on the field, they showed that. And we all know that Guerrero, he is capable of doing it on the field, right? It just feels like it's a matter of effort. And the good thing for Vladdy is that he honestly doesn't need to put that much effort in to get the results that he wants. Look at his Baseball Savant page from last year, guys. There is a lot of red going on there, right? Just a lot of stuff that he did really well. He was hitting the ball hard, and he was doing it relatively consistently. If he actually does put in the work this offseason, as he's showing us right now, then the foundation is there for him to hit 30, 35, 40 home runs again with the Toronto Blue Jays in 2024. This is the season for Vlad, right? He has heard what people are saying. He's heard about this tipping point or this turning point or whatever it is that you want to call it, right? He's heard what analysts are talking about when it comes to him. And I'm hoping that based on what it is that we're seeing right now, right? Based on the fact that he's starting this new training regimen, that he's putting in the work, that this is finally going to be the opportunity where he changes the narrative and does it for good. But folks, let me know what you think about all this in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, go Jays go.